It's almost June. Wait, what? These are some of the things that I loved in May. They're things that like have not changed my life, but I've really enjoyed using them and discovering them along the way. The first thing that we're going to talk about, well, let's talk about the non-beauty stuff first. I don't know if this counts as beauty or not. Anyway, if you keep up with me on my social media, you'll know that I have gotten hair extensions. I didn't get any extra length put in, just some volume. I've got really thin hair just here in this area, so I've got a half head of extensions put in. They're just, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, they are tape extensions. Can you see the tape? I'm not sure. It's pretty, it's done pretty well. I'm pretty happy with the results. Having said that, I did have to go back to the salon twice. Once because one had slipped out and was just hanging on. The hairs had not broken, it's just that they tended to like slip over to one side, so the extension was falling a little bit lower than the rest of my hair. And then last week I went in for a colour, and while I was there I had two of them put back up. So I don't know if it's just because my hair is so soft and thin, well actually not thin, fine. Even now, touching the front of my hair compared to the back of my hair, there's no extensions in the back because I do have fullness, but the texture of the hair is so different. And one of the things that I love, and this sounds so crazy because you would think that putting more hair in means more maintenance, but for me, when I didn't have this hair in, the extensions in the morning my hair was an absolute mess because it didn't hold a curl. If it was straightened, it would get all weird and kinky overnight, the bad kinky anyway, and also it would just look very thin, and I would have to blow dry it every morning. Now, not like a blow dry, but just a rough dry to get some volume in there. When I wake up now, yes, does it still look like a little bit like a bird's nest? Yes, but I can just brush it and it looks nice-ish. Today I just put the flat iron through it to give me some curls. I've just dyed it dark as well, which means it lacks a little bit of texture because it's all the one color, but I'm trying to keep my hair nice and healthy and not damage it, so I don't want to put any color, like lighten it at all. So yeah, that's what's going on with my hair. I really like it. I think I would recommend anyone just to try it out once. It is a little pricey, but not like crazy. I think I paid, including like my original like wash, blow dry, cut, because I had to cut my hair first and then put the extensions in and then had the hair cut again. So I think I paid around two-ish, but the actual hair like extension installation was I think 150-ish, and then when I go in to take them out and get them washed and everything and put back in about 6 weeks time, it'll be $95. So yeah, it is expensive in the long term, but just the way my hair looks is such an improvement, and for me it is well worth the money. I don't know that I'll go, I think hair extensions, plastic surgery, Botox, all of those sorts of things can be really addictive, and already I was thinking to myself, oh, I'd really like to get a little bit more, like just in this area, and yeah, I don't want to end up having like a bird's nest of hair. So at the moment I'm happy with it. I think it looks fairly natural, most people that I tell, because I'm the sort of person who'll turn around and someone will go, oh, your hair looks nice, and I'm like, oh look, I've got tape. Most people are saying, wow, I didn't even realize it just looks like your hair, but a little bit fuller. So very happy with that. That is my first favorite for this month. So that's kind of beauty-ish. My second thing that I am loving, I really like, I'm not one of those people that's super into like oils in your like everyday, like when I mean oils I mean like aromatherapy and stuff, but I do really like lavender oil, and I feel like it's a really relaxing part of my like sleep routine. And so my husband has a real issue with candles. He finds I've got a very sensitive nose, and so when I burn a candle, often all he smells is the actual wick burning. And and he finds the scent too strong. And I've also tried burning oils as well, in an oil burner, and like, you know, with water and oil and just putting a candle underneath, and he doesn't mind that. But what he has loved, and I've had a diffuser for years and I've used it on and off, but I've been using a diffuser, which is like, it kind of comes out like mist, and that's from Dusk, and I've had that, I think my mum bought it for me years ago, and I've pulled it out again. And I bought some fragrances from Dusk, not sponsored, nothing. I don't know what the quality of these are like compared to other like oils, essential oils and stuff, but this one here makes my house smell so darn good. So this is just the lemon oil scent from Dusk, and it says 100% pure essential oil. I tend to believe this because some of the other ones say 3% oil in jojoba. So some of the oils have a carrier oil. This one says that it's 100% oil. So this one here is very tangy. When I first opened it, so I just bought them online. When I first opened it, I was like, it's a bit morning fresh. Like, it's a little bit detergent-y. But then once you burn it, or diffuse it, I should say, it's so tangy. And what I've been doing is I've actually been mixing 2 drops of this with 1 drop of oil, so you get this sweet but tangy scent in the house. And the first time I used it, my husband came home, he was like, that smells amazing. So I'm glad, because I love candles, I love fragrance in the home, but I love that we've got like a happy medium where he's not complaining that it's too strong, yet I'm still feeling like it's really adding something to the home. So yeah, I really like this lemon oil. If you have a diffuser, I don't know, I assume you can burn this as well, but try lemon oil. I just would never have thought about it, and yeah, cool. The other thing, 1, because of my hair, and 2, just because or the changes in my hair, I've been enjoying a lot sort of bolder accessories. I was meant to put these on actually, and I forgot. So I've been enjoying these like perspexy type of or acrylic type earrings, mostly in like leopard print, tortoiseshell, those type of things, but just all of them generally I'm really enjoying. My ears go out anyway. Okay, so yeah, I've really been enjoying more bold accessories, because my winter wardrobe tends to be very basic and like a lot of black, a lot of grey, and so yeah, adding a bit of like pizzazz, who am I, seems to just really add something, like, and it just makes me look a little fresher and stuff. So the ones, every time I wear these online anywhere, people comment how much they love them, which are these ones, and these are sports girl ones, and so they hang like that, but they kind of move around. I found a pair in store yesterday, and so I'm thinking I might give these away, because people seem to be obsessed with them every time I wear them. So I've got my pair that I wear all the time, and I picked up another pair, and yeah, these might be one of yours soon. So yeah, I've been enjoying like bolder earrings. I've also been enjoying hair accessories. That's kind of all the rage at the moment. And so I've got a few here that I've really been liking. I also, don't forget, I bought these amazing earrings from Shine. Those ones are so cool. I haven't had an opportunity to wear these ones out of the house yet. I wore them in a photo I took online, but like gorgeous. So some of the ones I've been really enjoying is this one here from Lady Jane. I feel like this one on the side here just adds such like a prettiness. One thing I don't like about these extensions, I have to say, is trying to wear your sunglasses on your head is so hard, because there's little things are in the way. But yeah, I've been enjoying wearing them like this. I just think it looks really cute. So yeah, that's that one. That one, like I said, is Lady Jane. And then again from Shine, and I picked up a packet of these tortoiseshell accessories. I think you got 5 or 6 pieces. So you got like a big clip, a little, like a normal size clip. You got a round barrette, like a flat one, and then like an alligator one as well. And it was like, I want to say $8, which is amazing, because some companies are charging so much for these things. You're paying sometimes like $10, $12 just for one. This one came in a pack of 2. Yes, I'm enjoying that sort of stuff. So just like a little bit more pizzazz in my, yeah, did I take it out? Yeah. Anyway, so in terms of beauty stuff, this is fairly new to me. I really only got it last week and it was gifted to me, but I've been wearing it almost non-stop. And this is the Hourglass Ambient Blush. It's the Mecca one. So you might have seen that I went to Mecca Land, very, very lucky. And this was gifted to me there. This is one of the exclusive shades. This is the shade that was in the trio for their 20th, was it 21st? 20th? Birthday last year. There was like a three pan thing and I didn't get that, but so I'm really happy this came out, because even if it wasn't gifted I would have picked it up, because it's just, it just adds, like, it's such a pretty shade. Hang on. There you go. It's kind of peachy, kind of corally, but it's got a little bit of pink in it as well. And it's like every time I've worn it, I'm not wearing it today, but every time I've worn it, it's just looked just beautiful on. So, and that one is a winner. If you have a chance, if you've got the money to spend this month or next month, whenever it comes out online, pick that one up. It's beautiful. I think I spoke about this last month, but I've just been wearing it almost every single day. This is the Fenty Pro Filter powder in butter. This is the like mini, deluxe mini, or whatever you call it, the mini size. I picked this up actually like in the travel, you know, the mini section at Sephora in the checkout. It's really interesting because when I first put it on, I look kind of like, I'll put my makeup on and then, no, I'll put my foundation on and then I'll put this on. And my foundation ends up looking a little bit kind of like, not grey, but dusty, ashy. And then as soon as I spray it down at the end, it disappears and it looks just beautiful. So if you try this out in store and you find that you don't like the way it looks, give your face, give your face a spritz afterwards, because that's when it actually looks how it looks. I'm wearing it today. My face doesn't look, as far as I can tell, it doesn't look ashy or anything like that. So that's that. And then in terms of skincare, I've been trying lots and lots of new skincare this month. I think, I'll be honest with you, a lot of the PR I get sent is skincare, and I think that's because I'm a certain age. Or there's just a lot of it to go around, I don't know. I'm finding that I'm switching things up a lot. So I don't have a lot of favorites at this point, just because I have been going through so much stuff. But one of the things I have been enjoying a lot is the Superberry from Youth to the People Superberry Hydrating Mask, or Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask. So this is I use this at night time. It is a night sleep mask, whatever you want to call it. I put it on at night, slather it on, and I will tissue off some of it before I go to sleep. And then it just leaves skin looking so juicy. So this is one that I really like. I really like this brand Non-Stop, or Full Stop I should say. I've got some other bits and pieces from it on my little wall there. Yeah, I've really been enjoying this one. It's a really nice clean brand. If you're after that, if you're into that, then this is one that you might like to try. An oldie but a goodie, and it's come back. This is the Voluminous from L'Oreal. It's a really great mascara. If you are into very black, buildable, like built up lashes, this is a good one. Don't build it up too much. For me, it will flake a little bit, but I usually just use 2 coats and it works really well for me. So an oldie but a goodie, and it's a fairly, inexpensive mascara, so that's great. I am back onto powder in my brows, and so what I've been using is this, just because it's so simple. This is actually called the Redhead Brow Duo from MAC, but I don't know if it's labeled wrong or what. Redhead Brow Duo. This was gifted to me a long time ago, but I just never used it because I had so much on the go. So yeah, they've got a lighter brow color, a darker brow color. I find it's really nice and not too dark, but also not warm. So yeah, I really struggle sometimes finding something that doesn't pull up red on my brows, and this one is fantastic. So 2 little complementary shades there that are really simple, and I just put them through with a brush and comb it through, and that's all I do. It gives me a softer kind of look. Because I do have quite bold brows, it gives me a bit of a softer look, and also like I don't gel them, so they just look a little bit more natural. So that's that. In terms of my eyes, I'm just not even stopping. I'm just going through this. In terms of my eyes, I've been enjoying the Tryst palette again. This is an oldie. Like, I haven't bought this. I don't know if I've got any new eyeshadow palettes. I don't think I have tried anything recently. But yeah, I've really been enjoying this one. I put an Insta story up, no, an IGTV up using this one. It gives such a pretty, just natural pink look. It can add a really pretty purple look to your makeup, and then there's some deeper shades there which are really pretty as well. Viseart is one of those brands that makeup artists adore, and I can understand why. The products are pigmented. By no means, they're very, very pigmented, but they also can be quite buildable as well, which I really appreciate, because sometimes, I mean, there are some palettes in my collection where I don't pull them out and use them because it's like, bang, colour, and I can't erase the colour, and it's a bit too much for me on a daily basis. But something like that, this I can use every day. So I've really been liking that. Another favourite thing this month, and this is not a beauty product, and it's not a hair product or a lifestyle product. This is Meccaland. I am so grateful I got invited to go to the Meccaland PR VIP party, whatever you want to call it. So we got to go in early, and I actually didn't go last year. I was invited last year, and I just had some important stuff on at work, so I couldn't fly down to Melbourne to go. So this year it was in Sydney, and it was phenomenal. From everybody else's accounts, this was bigger than last year. I was just so overwhelmed with the scale of it. The space had been designed so well, considering that it was like an empty kind of hangar type thing. If you've ever been to the Australian Technology Park, it's just like an empty space. And I believe it's the same space that I went to for the Sephora showcase. And yeah, so it was just so well designed, so many mini spaces. It didn't feel like a huge space because you were moving from small space to small space. I got loads of samples. I got gifted a very, very generous amount of product. There is a IGTV video up now where you can have a look at all the stuff I was gifted and have a look at some of the event and stuff like that. It was just a really fun night, I should say. I felt like I had a super hangover afterwards though. Like the next day I was just like, just the come down from all the music and the excitement and the dancing and the everything. Also, I'm not really eating or drinking a lot of sugar at the moment. I had 2 bubble teas that were very sweet, so maybe that's where my hangover came from. But it was so fun, and I hope that they keep going, and I hope that they keep expanding. I feel like those men and women that work for Mecca just did an amazing job, just in terms of the planning, because it was huge. All right, so I think that's it. I'm wearing MAC Rebel on my lips to match my jumper, because I know someone will ask, because someone always asks every time I wear this. So, but that's it. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next month. Bye.